This presentation will be about the online collaborative issues. There are many challenges when a teacher moves a collaborative activity online. First of all, you have the motivation of the students at a different level. Some students are highly motivated to participate in online collaborative activities, and others shy away from them. This could be because of a variety of learning styles that students have. They don't come to us learning the same way. Because of this, what is a teacher supposed to do? A differing belief about learning styles comes from Professor Daniel Willingham at the University of Virginia. In his study of learning styles, he found that the learning styles did not affect the achievement of the students, and because of this, he feels like they really don't exist. Connectivism is an emerging theory in the online learning world. This was developed by George Siemens and Stephen Downes. It's based on the principle that students do have connectivity through the World Wide Web. We can assume that any student who signs up to take an online class would have high-speed internet connection. However, it may be valuable for the teacher to take the time to find that out, as it will be extremely important for the activities that will follow in the class. Because most of our students are connected to the web, we have a plethora of Web 2.0 tools available to teachers to use. Web 2.0 just indicates that these are websites that are interactive. Collaboration truly is a skill that students already have, socially that is. Teachers need to help the students transfer their social collaborative skills to the classroom. These are some of the Web 2.0 tools that I have found valuable in the online classroom for collaboration. Skype is a video chat service that can be used for connecting with one person or several people at a time. Google Docs is an application that truly is set up for collaboration. Students can create documents and work together on the same document in real time. Google Plus is a new service. It's a social network that they hope will compete with Facebook. It does have an application within it called Hangout, which is a video chat similar to Skype, but it's a lot easier to connect more people at the same time with Google Plus's Hangout. Ning is a social networking site that I have used. There is a small fee, but I think it's very worth it because this is a site that's easy to set up, easy to manage. You can have the feel of a social network as well as discussion boards and blogs. Speaking of blogs, Blogger is a great tool to use in an online collaborative setting for reflection. Students can reflect on what they're learning, and teachers can comment back to the student as well as other students. Finally, there are wikis on the web. Wiki is a place where students can collaborate together, either in a small group or a larger group. Discussion boards are also available in wikis. Constructivism is a theory that most educators are familiar with already. However, it is a theory that is very applicable to the online learning environment. It was developed by Lee Vygotsky, and the emphasis in this theory is on thinking rather than just memorizing of facts. The teacher, of course, provides the activities and the information for the students, but then they discover their own learning. So essentially, the teacher sets the stage and then is able to sit back and watch the students learn in the collaborative environment. One of the researchers that I read was Dan Mallett, a math teacher. He used online collaborative activities in his classroom to help students solve problems using this whole concept of the constructivism. He first of all said that students would, in a discussion board, illustrate to each other how problems were solved in math. As they became more comfortable with each other, they began to pose questions that they couldn't solve, so they were asking for correction from the other students. They did really work together to develop a very comfortable relationship. This type of collaboration prepares our students for real-world collaboration that is so important today. A future benefit that Mallett pointed out from his research is that students are provided with a collaborative environment online, not unlike the situation in modern workplaces. They are also given the chance to reflect on their own abilities and those of others while developing critical thinking skills and the ability to work with others for mutual advancement of knowledge in the subject area. Ernest von Glasersfeld took the theory of constructivism and developed it into what he called social constructivism. He believed that there are many factors involved in the learning process, and one of those is social relationship. We can look at our students and the relationships they have in the social networks online and realize that this is one of the features that they are very comfortable with in collaboration already. As I mentioned before, we just need to teach the students to take those collaborative social skills and move them online to a social learning environment. Let's break down collaboration into the necessary elements. First of all, there's the teaching presence. The teacher is crucial to the entire process of setting up the activities, supervising the activities, engaging the students in the activities. Then there's the social presence of the students. They do interact in a social nature to achieve the learning based on the social constructivism that we just talked about. These two elements do combine into the cognitive presence, where students are exploring facts and working together to find resolution. It is important, however, to build community in an online class. Community is built often by activities provided by the instructor early on in the class, activities where students get acquainted with each other through discussion boards or Skype or other activities. It's also important that norms and responsibilities be established for the group. The participants in any collaborative activity need to feel safe in the activity that they're going to be participating in, and this is guided by the responsibilities that are established and the norms that are established to keep the communication appropriate. There are many benefits of creating community. Rena Paloff and Keith Pratt, in one of their books, say, these discussions help create a community that evolves emotionally and spiritually, and that provides a safe, intimate, and cohesive space in which we can openly share our thoughts and feelings while learning from each other. However, these authors also say that collaboration does not just happen. In creating the groups, the teacher needs to consider things like the gender, the age, the ability, and experiences of the students. Goals need to be set for the group work. Supervision needs to be given while the group work is going on. And then the groups need to have an opportunity to present their final project to the rest of the online community. There are a lot of changes when you move from a brick-and-mortar classroom to an online classroom. Diana Laurelin believes that we need a new pedagogical framework to fit in the cyber classroom world. It could be a combination of theories that we already know based on what we know of the way students learn, or it could be something totally new. It will be exciting to see what develops in the near future. With all of the challenges that go with online collaboration and making it work effectively for our students, you might say, so why bother? If you look at everything involved, the benefits far outweigh the challenges of bringing the students to an environment where they can put the pieces together, where they can begin to construct their own learning.